Good morning, everyone. I am so glad that you have decided to join me for circle time today. So let's figure out what day of the week it is. The last day of school we had was Monday, Tuesday. So today is Wednesday. Yes, so let's move that rainbow arrow down to Wednesday. All right. And then, who remembers what our new month is called? We just started it on Monday, remember? Remember with the hearts and the mailbox with the cards in it? Yes, it's called February. And the holiday, right, that we celebrate one of the holidays that we celebrate during February is Valentine's Day. But there are other holidays during February. Remember on Monday, we just learned about Groundhog Day. So that's one holiday that's celebrated also in February. And this year, Chinese New Year is celebrated during February. So we're going to be reading about that today. So we have the number 1 up there. What comes after 1? Yes, 2. So 2, let's see what the picture is. It's that little mailbox with the cards in it. So 2 is a mailbox. So 1, 2, that was yesterday. What comes next? 3, and let's see. I wonder if anyone has a guess about what picture is going to come on the number 3. Let's see if you are right. Are you surprised? Did you think it was a heart? Because that was our pattern before, right? But this pattern is different. This one is, so this 3 has a mailbox. So this pattern is heart, mailbox, mailbox. And then the next one would be heart, mailbox, mailbox, just like that, okay? So let's say the whole date. Today is Wednesday, February 3rd, 2021. Oops, that didn't fall down. All right, so now we need to look out the window at your house and figure out what the weather is like today. So when you look out the window, is it partly cloudy, cloudy, sunny, windy, rainy, stormy, or snowy? And then we need to figure out the temperature, right? What it feels like. So if you step out your door, does it feel burning hot, hot, warm, cool, cold, or freezing cold? And remember, have your mom or dad or grandma and grandpa look up the weather today, or the temperature today, so that you can start getting an idea of what the feeling is that goes with the temperature. So what feels cold, what feels hot, what temperature is, what number goes with that. All right? So, like I said, we are going to be reading a book and talking about Chinese New Year today. So let's see what our book is in our mystery envelope here. All right, so this book is called My First Chinese New Year. Now, Chinese New Year usually comes in the spring in China. So right now it would be the springtime in China. Here it's winter, right? And so I guess normally here Chinese New Year comes during January or February. So right, we just started February. And Chinese New Year isn't until next week. But we are talking about it today because next week we are going to be doing Valentine's Day. So we're kind of trying to squeeze in as many holidays as we can. All right, so my first Chinese New Year. Let's find out what Chinese New Year is all about. Hooray, hooray! Soon it will be Chinese New Year. First, we decorate the walls with cut papers, all red and bright. Red means good luck and happiness in China. My sister and I sweep away the bad luck from last year. Now we are ready to welcome in good luck for the new year. So you can see they're using a broom. And they're sweeping, they're kind of cleaning, right? But it kind of stands for sweeping out the bad luck and letting the good luck come in. Dad and I buy plum and you know what? I forgot to look up how you say those kind of flowers, but these looks like quincy blossoms, but I forgot to look up how to say that. The tiny buds remind us that new things can always grow. Grandpa and I make an altar to honor our ancestors. Ancestors are the people in your family that lived before you, that aren't around anymore. So if you have grandparents or great-grandparents that aren't alive anymore, or aunts or uncles, those are your ancestors. We add bowls filled with tangerines and oranges. They stand for money and good luck. Mom buys us brand new clothes. I get to wear a red dress to the banquet. Then we have our hair cut. We will start the year all fresh and new. So it seems like really a theme behind Chinese New Year is everything being fresh and new, right? They were cleaning, they're getting new haircuts. Now we need to start cooking for our New Year's Eve banquet. It takes a lot of work, so we start a few days early. Grandma and I make a special soup to bring good health. Later, I will fold the dumplings with my cousin. So they're getting ready for a big feast, it sounds like. Seems like a lot of holidays have food involved, don't they? On New Year's Eve, grandparents and cousins and aunts and uncles come over to share our feast. We sit at a big round table. We have our special soup, chicken, whole fish, and for dessert, 8 precious rice pudding. Delicious. Sort of reminds me of Thanksgiving. On New Year's Day, Grandpa, Grandma, Mom, and Dad give us money in little red envelopes. This will bring us more good luck. And remember at the beginning they were sweeping out the bad luck and welcoming in the new good luck, right? So this is another thing having to do with bringing luck to people. At last, it is time for the Chinese New Year parade. Oh, parades are so fun. I wonder what's going to be in this parade. Here come the lion dancers. Look how beautiful they are. The lion's mouth is open and his ears are wiggling. He gobbles up green lettuce and red envelopes. So you can see that the dragon see the legs down here? So that's actually a person dressed up in a dragon costume. I hear drummers beating and cymbals clashing. I see floats and paper lanterns. Finally, at the end of the parade, the dragon. It is a sign of good luck and the beginning of spring. We hug and wish each other. Happy New Year. So this is also kind of similar to the New Year we celebrate here in the United States, right? When we have New Year's Eve. Some of you might have celebrated that this year. So let me show you what I have for today. We have, remember, did you notice in the book that they mentioned the paper lanterns? There was a picture, let's see here. Here it is. So there is somebody holding a paper lantern. So that is one of the things that people usually have at Chinese New Year is paper lanterns. So we are going to make our own paper lantern today. In your packet, you have something that looks like this, okay? Now, you're going to take your little strip off. This is going to be the handle of your lantern, all right? This is going to be the actual lantern. Now, did you notice what color the lantern was in the picture? Yes, it was red. And remember at the beginning of the story, it said red was a color meaning good luck for Chinese New Year. So if you want to, you can color your lantern, which this part, and even your handle. You can color it red, okay? So you're going to want to do the coloring first. And if you want to do things like maybe draw dragons on it, or little red envelopes of money like they had in there, just make it look really cool for Chinese New Year, you can do that too. I'm just going to color mine red really quick. You can use markers, crayons. I wouldn't suggest colored pencils, that would take you forever. But markers would be good, and crayons. I wouldn't paint it either, because then you're going to have trouble putting it together. So I would just use maybe colored pencil or markers or crayons. Okay, so there we go. We have it all colored red. All right. Now, what you're going to do is have your mom or dad help you to fold this paper in half with the lines going up and down. See that? Okay. Now I want you to see too here, the line, there's dotted lines and they stop. Remember how we did the practice cutting strips where you cut to a certain point and stop? That's what we're doing here, okay? So you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut on the dotted line, and when you get to the end of the dotted line, you're going to stop. You don't want to keep cutting or you'll cut parts of the lantern completely off. Cut to the end of the dotted line and stop. So see, let me show you what I'm doing here. All right, see those little strips are still attached. You want the strips to stay attached. So we're going to cut all the way down each dotted line to the end of the dotted line and stop. Okay, so there we have it. See that? Now we're going to put together our paper lantern. Now, your mom and dad might notice that along the edge, one side, you can't see it on the video, but it says glue. So you're going to use some glue. I would highly recommend using a glue stick because it will dry faster, okay? And you want this to dry kind of quickly. So I'm going to put glue along that edge and have your mom and dad show you where it is. The edge that has the words going down the side says glue. All right, so I'm putting glue all down that side. See, you can see that there. See the purple? And then I'm gonna fold it over like this, and I'm gonna attach it to this other side like this. See how it's attached together now? All right, so there is part of your paper lantern. Then, let's see, I'm gonna color my handle red really quick. Okay, and then my handle is gonna go on the top. All right, so I'm gonna put some glue on each end of my handle. Here's one end. Oops. There's the other end. See that? See the purple? Okay, and then I'm going to attach that onto my lantern. One on each side of it. All right. And I'm going to give it a little extra bend there so it stays open. And there you have your own little Chinese paper lantern. You can hang up to celebrate Chinese New Year. All right. So the other thing I have to show you today is, of course, our February reading log. So remember, every time you read a book this month, you color in one of the pictures. Remind your mom or dad to make extra copies of this before you start coloring them so you have enough for the month. And then, of course, your February self-portrait, right? So you've grown since January, so now you're going to draw another picture of you. It says, this is me in February. Draw a picture of what you look like now in February. And remember to think about the parts on your body. Try to include as many parts of your body as you can, all right? All right. So that is what I have to share with you today. I hope you have a great day. I will see some of you today at 10:30 for small group. Remember, new small groups again this week. And I will see the rest of you next week for small group, or maybe Friday for packet pickup. All right? Bye, everyone. Have a great day.